Hi, I'm CQ the Watch Guy, and I help clients all over the world buy and collect the watches of their dreams. Join me as I start my day. All right, guys, good morning out there. It's an amazing Monday, the best of Mondays, some might say. You know why? Because the birds got the chip, we got the bowl. Fly, Eagles, fly. Kansas City could not get it done. I mean, when you see 40-6 and Kansas City's involved, you often think it's Mahomes and them boys. But it was Hurts and Saquon, the other Saquon, doing some big things. Saquon didn't have a crazy game, but he did get some good catches. He didn't get the 130 rushing out of love, so I could, I don't want a little extra bet there. But he did some great things. Anyways, I'm having an amazing Monday, guys. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and thank you so much for tuning in to what I think I'm going to call the wind-up with CQ the Watch Guy. You like that? I think I like that. Anyway, so the morning is starting off great, and who else but Maximilian Busser and his very, very good friend Fabrizio Bonamassa, giving us an amazing, amazing entry into the 2025 lineup of watches with the Bulgari and MB&F Serpenti in rose gold, stainless steel, PVD treated, and then a beautiful polished grade 5 titanium. Amazing. Before we get into it, they have a beautiful little video here I think we should show.
To be timeless in Rome has its own meaning. An eternal city, yet always evolving. This spirit is at the core of our work.
First of all, I have to say, probably the best beard in watches today, in watchmaking and horology. There are probably some others out there, but he just has that beautiful ginger to light gray that's going on. That's really nice. Anyways, this Mr. Fabrizio Bonamassa Stigliani is a visionary, a pure artist, and has been behind some amazing things at Bulgari for quite some time now. One of my favorite things to do when I go to Dubai Watch Week, because it's a little bit more of a chill, laid back environment compared to Watches and Wonders, much less people as well. Excuse me. And if you get there early, you get to see a lot of the guys grabbing their coffee and starting their day. Even throughout the days, people grab lunches and things. So you often see Mr. Bonamassa Stigliani just sketching away. You know, I caught him a couple of times. Maybe he's having a meeting or something, and I'm like a big, not a paparazzi, but I'm a big fanboy, right? I'm a big, oh my God, there's Mr. Dufour, there's Max, excuse me, there's Max Busser, there's Fabrizio Stigliani, there's all these people. So oftentimes I'm just people watching for a lot of my time there when I'm not, trying to make content. Just people watching these amazing icons of horology that are just walking around. So oftentimes you just see him just sketching away, man. And I invite you to check out his Instagram. He does some amazing technological drawings of some pieces that they're working on. Just simple sketches that are nice time lapse. It just shows you how really awesome and amazing he is. Let's continue the video.
The Serpenti is an icon. It's more than a watch, a tasteful blend of jewelry and timepieces.
I guess it all started with a simple idea and a text. At MB&F, pushing horological limits and defying convention is what we do.
It is literally what they do. I mean, just look at the insane pieces that we're seeing here.
At MB&F, pushing horological limits and defying convention is what we do.
Insane.
I could feel the spark of something. So I immediately wrote back, "Ciao Fabrizio, I can't wait to see what you have in mind."
I came to Max with a fundamental question. How do we create a new product combining our two different DNA? Every line. How do we create a new product combining?
Just look at the amazing sketches. So I think this is one of the original sketches, and the nickname is the Cobra I saw in a Houdinki article by Mark Kuzlarek. So this was called the Cobra, but just look at these insane sketches. I would love to have all of these just all over, my wall in different art forms. But I'd also love to just walk into the room as they're sketching these out, just to like see the Willy Wonka, the Mad Watchmaker, just like all these different sketches. We need to refine it. We need to make it thinner. But like, look at this one in the corner. Oh, just sick. Amazing.
Combining our two different DNA. Every line, every curve need to work in harmony. It took us 3 years to find the right balance between the aesthetics and the mechanics.
The case design was insanely complex, probably the most complex case we've done. Between the curves, the multi-dimensions, the sapphire crystals, all perfectly joined together, I found myself saying, how are we going to pull this off?
So I want to pause it right here just because the important thing to know about Max Busser is he's not a true watchmaker, right? I believe went to school for engineering, did some amazing things at Harry Winston at JLC before that, and was really stewarded by some really great icons in the industry, and then became an icon by himself. But what he's really good at is pooling together talented people and pushing projects into existence, taking amazing, fantastical drawings and things out of just pure imagination and creating them and making them real mechanical art. And I think it's so awesome that you have Fabrizio and Max working together and representing independence, right? One of the strongest independent brands to this day, with one of the bigger, larger, storied jewelry and watchmaking maisons that's out there. And it shows you that the past is not afraid to work with the future, especially when they're the right people in the right places to have bridges to make the knowledge and just the collaboration happen. And what happens in a situation like this is you give the mad scientist that is Maximilian Busser and his mad scientist crew, with the amazing creative direction of Mr. Bonamassa, and then also the resources of the Maison of Bulgari. So it just makes amazing things happen, and just when you can share all that research and development, and then you have the capital behind it as well, you get to make some amazing things, especially since you know that it's gonna be a hit with these two behind it.
But that's where artistry begins, when our two minds collide.
Design is the art of playing with constraints to create something that doesn't exist yet. It would not have been possible without Max's ingenuity.
Developing and handcrafting a movement like this, every component, every subtle detail, is not even ours, it's yours. What a journey to bring this Serpenti to life. Fabrizio, I think we've created something truly special.
That is one.
È vero, Max. Guarda cosa abbiamo fatto. È stato un vero piacere.
Grazie.
I think they did do it. Congrats. Well done, gentlemen. Well done, gentlemen, and both teams. I think you've made a beautiful, beautiful watch. I invite you guys to check out the press release that's on the MB&F YouTube channel as well. They did a nice press release with Max, with Mr. Bonamassa, and others as well. Asked him a few questions, about 40 minutes. It's really, really good. But let's go, where we go? To the Hodinkee article here. So here we have it. The Bulgari and MB&F Serpenti rose gold, stainless steel, DLC PVD treated, whichever one of those. And then you have grade 5 titanium. The titanium and the rose gold, definitely the winners. This is cool, but it's a little, I don't know, it's a little bit, even though like I love the aggressive design of a male Serpenti, which it says this is the first men's Serpenti. And what's so crazy about that is the Serpenti is an iconic ladies' watch, and something that one of the gentlemen made in a comment one of the gentlemen made in the panel, which I thought was so interesting. This is probably one of the first times where a ladies' watch has developed or inspired the design for a men's watch, when so many times the men watch leads, and then you get, a smaller version, small variation with some diamonds on it or different colors, and here, that's your ladies watch. This time they worked with the icon of a ladies watch that is the Bulgari Serpenti, and they reverse engineered it to be more aggressive, more masculine, a little bit more bigger. I think, anybody could wear this watch, but definitely they wanted to make a more masculine version, and I think this is just a hit. This is just an amazing piece. Basically what it is, though, from like just a watch nerd's perspective, is they re-engineered the Bulldog, the HM10 Bulldog, which is another amazing piece. Now from here, it doesn't look like a Bulldog, right? You're like, what is this? But then you see the lugs on this side, this profile shot, then you could definitely see the dog in there. And this was just a really fun piece and like beautiful, but I want to give you, look at the little teeth there, a little teeth shot. So when you see this shot, and then I'm going to scroll the other way, and you see this shot, then you can really see where this is the Bulldog platform, just really, really refined and took the in a different artistic direction. But you have your crowns up top. So one crown is for the winding, the other crown is for the setting of the time. You have this beautiful, a different picture here, just because, there you go, this is beautiful. So then you have this beautiful window here. So Max and Mr. Bunamasa are both car enthusiasts and racing fans. So this top window here, which actually, let me get you the real shot of it. Look at this. So you have like an angled sapphire that looks like the back of a sports car that would show off the big engine there, the V12 or whatever. So you have that beautiful grade there with some color on it that matches the dial there. But just to have angled sapphire that look like some of those older cars is just amazing. The whole case structure here is just awesome, and the use of sapphire. So you got sapphire windows here for your eyes. You have a big sapphire window there for the brain, the escapement of the watch. You can see everything kind of beating away. Big, beautiful, showing you everything. And the time is being told with these two discs, I guess you could call them, and they have little indicators here. And let's get a nice little top view. Crowns, hours, minutes, escapement, everything beautiful. Look at the angles of this watch. To have curves and angles on a watch like this, it's so hard. Really, only MB&F can make it happen. So this is the initial sketch, and then this is the final result. And I think they did a really, really good job. Very wearable watch, some crazy dimensions on it. But when you look at it on the wrist, just like the Bulldog, super wearable. And I just think, look at this. It's such a funky watch where it pairs well even in this kind of classic suit sweater situation we have going on there. And just like, so these lugs here are the fangs of the watch as well, of the snake. And I think they just did a really good job of taking that artistic direction and translating it into a wearable piece of mechanical and horological art. And yeah, just super well done. Love that it's on this kind of fabric Velcro strap too, because everything's about the head of the watch. You don't need a crazy buckle here. We just want to make it wearable. I go back and forth between the rose gold and the titanium. If I was blessed enough to afford both, I would have definitely grabbed both. The titanium, I believe, is going for around 145 US or around there, and then this is going for around 175. The rose gold is sharp. I think you wear. It's just so good. I think you wear the titanium a little bit more, but I wouldn't be afraid of wearing this all the time. I just love how they did this case. Look at the curves here. Look at the polish finishing mixed in with the satin finishing, with the crown. Everything is just so well placed. And then look at this movement. Really well done movement. What I love about MB&F pieces is they give you such crazy watches. They can, if they wanted to, they could cheap out a little bit on the finishing. They could cheap out a little bit on how things are done, because everything else on the watch is so well done. And they don't. They give you a really well done movement that's finished really nicely, and just is just unique, and nothing else out there is like it as well. And just insane. And then this is a real profile shot, so you can see the fangs there. And again, just a beautiful, beautiful case. I love unique case watches. So this is a stainless steel one. I don't hate it. I just think the other two just hit the nail on the head really, really well. But this is a very sporty piece. This one looks the most, for like a car enthusiast. I definitely could see them, saying like, hey, we got to make it. It gives me a lot of Jordan PVD, Jordan Line Sport PVD aluminum vibes, which I don't hate at all. If this was in aluminum, this would be insane too. But with the red and the black, I think looks great. It works. It works. I'm not a hater at all. It's just these two are just like, oof, come on, come on, come on. Look at these watches. Not for everybody. Definitely for those who enjoy a little bit more of a funkier watch. But if you like a funky watch, I love this. Both in everything is limited to 33 pieces. And let's skip down to the end so I can give you accurate pricing here. So $148,000 in steel and titanium, $170,000 in rose gold, and I think worth it. I'm gonna do another video about retail prices and what retail prices I think are worth it and are not worth it. But I think here these are very justified. These are pieces of art more than watches, and just seeing what they went through to make these and years of research and development and craftsmanship and just pushing and make something happen. And I think these will do decent on the market as well. I don't expect these to go for like 500,000, but I don't see them going well below retail anytime soon. Only 33 pieces, so these will probably be sold out very, very fast. And really, I love these. Well done, gentlemen. And thank you so much for tuning in for this quick little pop-up of the wind up. I'm gonna shoot some more videos, but I think I want to end this here so this can be its own little thing. I'm CQ the Watch Guy. If you'd love to support me, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on the channel. If you want to talk to me, feel free to go to cqthewatchguy.com. You can schedule a consultation with me. Like I said, I help hundreds of thousands of collectors all over the world buy and collect the watches of the dream or slim down their collections as well. So go to CQ the Watch Guy, where you can schedule a consultation with me. I'm lost for words. Or you can hit up the horological hotline where I answer questions for free. You just got to submit them there. All I ask is you let me answer the questions here on YouTube and on Instagram as well. Either way, I hope you have an amazing day and a great week. Go Birds. I'm CQ the Watch Guy, and you know the rules. Buy what you love.